All right, AJT fam, we're gonna run back through our list for today for you guys that are just dropping in. Not asking you where you been or who you been hanging out with, but doesn't matter. So we're gonna go through our watch list today. One that we've been watching, it wasn't on the list last night, wasn't on the scanner, but one that we have been watching before and looking for that breakout that we got. Really nice 52-week high breakout. Actually, we had nice moves, but then it got that news, after we got the move. Here we made a lower low. So it pretty much, technical analysis, it pretty much told us the move was about dead. And then the next day it announced that it was buying out another company. The market didn't think that was a smart idea. Obviously it got down, but it held the 50-day. And now news came out this morning that the deal is dead. And so now it's recovering. And that's what we see here. So, we're going to look to see it. Is it going to make it back up to, you've got the 5-day at around 604, 10-day around 606, 20-day, almost 611. So we've got a window of opportunity in here if it's going to recover. And we do have that window. And we've taken out this pivot, this 591.17 pivot. So it looks like it does have a chance to make a move here. Not sure what the price was again. 591.17. 591.17. So we're over this. So we've got room to make some noise here if it decides to break out. You can see it double topped on 597 already pre-market. So just kind of gotta wait and see what happens here. It's trading in a little channel, so we've got to wait to see what happens with it. It was looking good early, but it's kind of running out of steam here. A couple of the other stocks that we looked at, I sent charts out last night. From now on, I'm going to do a little video. I've been asked to do a little video that will help you see things through my lens so that you can compare it with what you're thinking and what you're seeing. So I'm going to be working on doing that. So here is CAT. You could see we've got a pre-market high up here. We were looking at this for a potential, pullback if we started to come back. But hey, we may have another day. I'm thinking the price action may be slowing, so we may run to 289.50ish and kind of stall out for today. The bigger move would have been to the short side, but hey, it could take out this level and start running for the 52-week high. You just don't know. That's why we have to be prepared both ways. But that CAT, The other one was NXPI. You can see this one I don't. If we're pulling back, obviously it's got to be under the previous day's close, and we've got to take out this 20. So if we get under that, you can see the window that we have here. But it's got to take this out. And then the other two were stocks that are already on our Sexy 6 until ENPH drops off. We've got the Sexy 6. So here's Meta. You know, Meta's setting up under resistance, setting up under Friday's close price. We do have a pre-market low here. So if we take out the pre-market low, I'm not sure how much room we're gonna have. Okay, 331 is the 20-day. And then you've got 329.17. It's just a tight window here to the short side. We're looking for Meta to break out the top of its channel, go through 343. It may not do it today. It doesn't look like it's going to do it today, but it might gear up, you know, toward tomorrow or Wednesday for it to break out. That's on Meta. Netflix is the one that I would be most excited about, which means it's probably not going to work. Usually when I'm excited about a stock and its potential, it just doesn't follow through. But you can see we're opening here above Friday's close price, and you know, we've got up to around 481, this pivot, and then daily pivot, and then we've got kind of blue skies up above. So I like Netflix the best, but I just seem to, you know, bring bad luck on them. All right, so Tesla, you can see Tesla, here's a pre-market high. Tesla breaks out. We've got nice windows on Tesla. Pretty decent windows on Tesla here. So, you know, I kind of like Tesla too if we break out. Microsoft is the one that I did not cover, and NVDA. But you can see Microsoft stuck in a channel. Not really liking Microsoft that much. NVIDIA, obviously it's got to break out over 492.84, and then we start to get some. Well, this is the pre-market high, which is 492.75. So go ahead and make that the exact price. So that kind of has potential as well. So that's what we're looking at today. Stop it. So this is our watch list for today. And remember, this is the one for all day. I mean, I don't really chase stocks that pop up in the middle of the day. I'm usually focused on what we got right here. What? It's my coffee. I'm moving it so you don't mess with it. So relax. What are you nosing around my finger for? Huh? What are you nosing around my finger for? You know.
Here previously.
Yes. All right, we're off and running, guys. I'm not watching the firm. It's just up there. It just happens to be up there. Netflix gave us a little pop. Netflix gave us a little pop. NVDA did too, but it's pulling back. So the market took off. Oh man, I took my eyes off Netflix and look at what happens. I can't chase it. Can't chase it. Man, I can't believe it. I can grab Meta, but I don't want to because it's not setting up right. Microsoft is just caught in some garbage. So I'm looking at CAT. I don't see a big volume explosion on it. I don't see a big volume explosion on it. Yeah. Oh man, it is gone. What the flip did Tesla just do? Tesla's got to pull back. For me to even get in it. It's gone. Everything's gone, man. Damn. It's not gonna pull back and hit me. Everything's gone. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. Tesla, NVDA. It's just a matter of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Microsoft this is being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was looking at NVIDIA, Netflix broke out. I went and looked something else. Meta broke out. And I'm not chasing, guys, not chasing. We are not chasing. Not chasing. Let's see, ENPH. Got ENPH. We are trying to get over I barely got it on the break, but it needs to follow through. It needs to follow through. It needs to follow through. You know, this is kind of a double top from Friday. 125.70, 125.70. Yeah, let's see. Here's the other one I was looking at, ADBE. Alright, so ADBE just broke out. Remember what we were looking at for it? Alright, 605 is going to be the first target. So if I can get the 600 on ADBE for the first target, I'll be all right. Remember, AJT fam, anytime you buy a breakout, 52-week high breakout, 52-week low breakout, higher day breakout, lower day breakout, whatever breakout of a level, you will always have people on the opposite side of your trades. You're always going to have people. If you're buying, you're going to have people selling because they've been in it already and they want to sell to us who are planning on buying at the break. So stock will pull back. Okay, it will pull back. It will go against you. Even if it starts out going in the right direction, it will come back. Okay? It will come back. So don't forget that. All right, so we want ENPH to get through this double top here from Friday. $126 gave it. Should be 126.25. That's what it should be, 126.25. That's what it should be. So you guys, don't get upset. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Don't get upset. See, is ADBE gonna get to 600? If we get stuffed here at 599, but 600 should be the magnet. 600 should be the magnet. $600 should be the magnet. Come on, baby, do your thing. Bingo, Kino. Bingo, Kino. Um, 602.50 is my next target. That's halfway to the final target now from where we are. So 602.50. Remember 605, well actually it's 605. It may go all the way up to 606. I probably need to go 603. 603 is gonna be it, because that's halfway. The bid is stuck at 602. Look at the spread. Look at the bid. We were all the way up to like 602.80. Whenever you see the spread getting wider like this and the bid getting stuck and not following the ask up, you run into some serious support. So the bid was not getting over 602. Even though we were up to like 602.80, I mean, this thing was starting to rip. We kind of ran into some serious resistance up here. The bid did not want to clear 602. And that sucks. If we get another chance up there, I will take profit. You know, I don't bail out on the first sign of trouble, because I just don't bail out on it. I let it test, pull back, and then we'll see if we can go for another run. Looks like this is gonna pull all the way back to the pre-market high, where it stops me out on my entry. It's pulling back, it's taking all of us out that entered right here. Now watch this thing turn around and start to bounce. Keep my eye open. Watch what this thing does. Once it cleans up, everybody who had their stops back here, watch it. Once it cleans it up, it's gone. I didn't put my hard stop in just to make sure I didn't get wicked out, but we got stopped out. Well, let's see. Meta's pulling back to the 5-minute opening range high. Looks like we've got another choppy morning going on. Hold on, I'll change. Let me make this darker so we can see it better. Distinguish it from everything else better. So this is pulling back, testing the 5-minute opening range high. Well, we know ENPH. We know how it trades. So you know that if you don't want to go on this roller coaster, you shouldn't be trading it. All right, we know this is a roller coaster. There's no doubt in our minds. We know what it does. The risk is a little bit greater, but the reward could be incredible. So, you know, we don't, I was about to say a politically incorrect statement, but we don't, you know, get all frustrated about it. We know what's going to happen. Okay, that's the thing. For us, we know exactly what's going to happen. We know exactly what we're looking for. We know when this thing breaks and does the 52-week high, or 5-minute opening range high, breaking a high a day, which if you're trading the 5-minute opening range breakout the right way, you're trading a high a day break. Even though it's only been open 5 minutes, it is breaking the high a day. People who are momentum traders who are trading the 1-minute chart, that's what they're looking for. You know, they're getting peas and cornbread. We're looking for the turkey. Right? That's fine. If that's all they want, good, great. But I want the meat. I want the turkey. I want the honey baked ham. Y'all get what I'm saying? This is not a good entry here. I don't have a definitive pullback. Okay, so this isn't a good entry. We haven't made a lower low or a lower high yet. So there's no definitive pullback. If I jumped in here, I would be chasing. Okay, I would be chasing. And I don't want to chase. What am I going to base? What am I legitimately going to base my risk on if I jump in up here? I would have to base it on this. And look how far away we are. Can't do it. Dude, I'm sorry, I can't do it. This is managing my risk. It may not, you guys, you know, some people from the outside may be like, you know, because I'm not sitting here with a 10, 20 cent stop, that I'm not managing my risk. I am. I'm risking a lot more to make a lot more. You know, if that makes sense to you. I'm risking a lot more to make a lot more. See, Tesla hadn't pulled back, but Meta did. Now, I could justifiably buy Meta. $338.56. I could justifiably buy Meta on the break here. Oh, Netflix made a nice little break too. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. And some of these stocks have fallen into damn channels. Not even 10 o'clock yet. Yes. You always, if you're gonna take a trade, for me, if I'm gonna take a trade, I need to have a definitive technical level to base my risk off of. And it has to be within range. All right, so we've taken out the high of this candle here that actually rejected, or that held the 5-minute opening range high. So let's go. What are you talking about? 1 to 2 ATR. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Depends on the profit potential. The range is the profit potential. What's the profit potential on this trade? You got this right here, 342.92, basically 343. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put profit target at 342.85. First profit target. Yeah, when we start looking at continuation trades, that's when we start looking at, how much the stock has moved already. When we start looking for like continuation trades. Because if a stock has run up after the 5-minute opening range break, it's run up and pulled back, and we're sitting on its average ATR, then yeah, it doesn't make sense to try and trade it. But we're still before 10 o'clock. So these stocks are still, volatile, still working itself out. And so you look at the daily chart. That's why we mark these up, early, so we could see where the potential profit target is. How far can this stock potentially go? And if we get a strong 52-week high breakout, then that pretty much renders the daily ATR a moot point. Because the sky could be the limit. So the 52-week high is 342.92. And it's funny because a lot of these stocks, a lot of people are short. They're expecting the market to roll over. So they're doing everything they can to keep these stocks from taking out its 52-week high. They're kicking a lot of money in this, trying to keep it from taking out its 52-week high, because they know once they do, they're going to have to deal with a lot of buyers. And they may not be prepared to deal with it. So that's why, I always say, chess is a good game to learn when you're trying to learn how to trade. Because it's strategy. You're trying to figure out what the people on the other side of your trade are going to do. How are they interpreting, or how are they using the technicals to their advantage? And once you know that, once you learn it and understand it, you can come up with a process that you'll be able to benefit off of that. Instead of being, like I said last week, instead of being a mark, you'll be the assassin. So we're looking for this to come up and test the 52-week high. It's got to get through 342. You can see it is, as it gets closer to 342, sometimes the spread will jump wide. That means it's running into resistance. If we keep going up and the spread stays between 2 and 3 cents, and the ask is continuing to go up, the spread is staying consistent, then that means, we've got some good support, some good buying. And that's what we've been seeing. So now we're over 342. Looking for 342.85. The 52-week high, stop it. The 52-week high is 342.92. 342.92. So we're trying to see if we could claim 242, build off of it, and keep going. So if we look at ENPH, you can see, basically you can see what it's doing. You know, it is in a channel. Okay, the linear regression channel 126.58. So if we do get there, I will snag profit there. But we'll see what this thing continues to do here. Can we get over 342 and make the move? All right, NVIDIA, guys, just broke out. NVIDIA just broke out. Let's grab some NVIDIA. So I'm looking for $499.50 on NVIDIA. See, Meta's trying to work. We need 50 more cents. 50 more cents on Meta. Damn it. What the hell is Meta doing? Come on now, damn. Look at it. Now it's wanting to play with my emotions. Now it's wanting to play with my emotions. Oh, crud. Alright. So it's 10 o'clock and everything is running out of steam. Can you believe it? It's 10 o'clock and everything is running out of steam. Crazy bastard. Alright, come on up, 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 come on up. Come on up. Come on, let's get this. Let's get this. 85, stay alive. I keep seeing the ask flash up there, but the bid is getting stuck. Guys, watch the bid. Watch the bid. If the bid doesn't follow the ask and the spread gets wider, we're running into resistance. So that typically happens at the $half mark. I'm just gonna have to click it manually. We start running into some brick walls up here again. I'm gonna click it. Fudge. The second time it got jacked up, but we did make a higher high. So come on, if we can get the bid up over 50 again, I'm gonna grab it. If we can get it up back up over 50 again. Right now the bid keeps getting stuck at 40. Come on, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Damn. There's just no fight left in this. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. There's just no fight left in this. Look, as soon as I took it, the damn thing starts to fall apart. What a crock. I'll put the stop in. Ah, man. I hate long trades. I like when the market's going short. That's what I like. That's my favorite time of the year. So NVDA has pulled back below the 5-minute opening range high. Don't know if it's going to confirm down here or not. But waiting to see what NVIDIA is going to do. Yep, good job, good job, good job. Good job. And you gotta trust the technicals. Gotta trust the technicals. Gotta trust the technicals. Got to trust the technicals, guys. You gotta let the chart tell you if your trade's dead or not. Not some arbitrary risk reward number or anything like that. The chart will tell you if your trade's dead. And that's who I listen to. I listen to the chart. And that's what I want to teach you to listen to. So gotta be patient. Patient, patient, patient. And let the market do the work. We don't need to do the work. The market's gonna do the work for us. We just gotta sit back and let it work. And if it doesn't do the work, then what do? We fire his ass. We bring him into the boardroom and say, you're fired. And then we look to hire somebody else. There's got to be another stock that's willing to do the work. Right? Right? It's got to be another stock willing to do the work. Is what a pivot on NVDA? Is what? This is the next pivot on NVIDIA is right here. Is $499.60. That's what we're looking for. That's the next daily pivot. That's our profit target. $499.60. We've got $497.55 is the linear regression channel. So I'm gonna have to take profit there. Even though I don't want to, I gotta take profit there. Don't have a choice. Oh, get up there. Get up there, buddy. Alright, so we got... I had to take something off there. I didn't have a choice. Linear regression channel. On the next target, 499.60. So I'll put the target at 499.50. What the hell did I... Oh shit, I just bought. Sorry. Ooh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Probably should have left it on, but I got too many positions going, so I can't. I don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice but to kill it. Normally I won't kill it. Normally I will sit there and kind of analyze it and say, well, you know, what's the harm? What harm could it do to allow this an opportunity to work? So Meta, gotta take this off. Alright, so 345 is the final target on Meta. I don't know if it'll get there. We're dealing with this daily pivot, which is a strong daily pivot, but 345 is where I think it could run. It's a strong psychological level. And if we get a pullback, I believe that's where we're going to get a pullback. So what I'm going to do is do a range order. Stop price 341. 341.50 and 345. Alright, so that's the stop on Meta. You can see Meta is just rolling over hard. NVIDIA is probably going to be doing the same thing. Almost got to 499. Where's Baby Luna? Oh, Baby Luna's in the box. Look at Baby Luna. Baby Luna's in the box. This is my baby. You look like the Pink Panther. You do. You got the Pink Panther look, son. No. You were doing just fine right there. Stay right there. Stop it. Stop it before I punch you in the nose. Your cold nose. I will punch you in your cold nose. Alright, so ENPH after this week is likely to get dropped from our Sexy 6. We'll be back to the Fugly 5. Come on, blow off the top, man. Take out $4.99. Please take out $4.99. Stop playing games up here. Stop playing games up here. Stop playing games up here. Let's go. You want a line across? I'll put a line across for you. All right. I dare you to cross that line. I dare you to cross that line. You want to play games? I dare you to cross that line. What do you see? Come on, thing. Push, baby, push. Push, baby, push. I dare you to cross that line. Come on, NVDA. I dare you to cross that line. I dare you to cross that line. Shit. ENPH just confirmed losing all of that damn resistance. I mean, all of that support. Just confirmed losing all of it. So we are out of it. Come on, you little tick turd. I dare you to cross that line. I dare you to cross it. So I'm pulling it from a watch list every day. I mean, it's been an ATM for like 3 months, 4 months almost. Now it's just not doing anything. So we're done with it. We're done with it. There we go. There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. $499.60 was the daily level. Daily pivot. We got that. We got that. Okay, babes. We are smoking, smoking, smoking. I see. So Meta, we're waiting for 345. That's the final target on Meta. NVDA, I don't think we're gonna get to. I honestly don't think we're gonna get to this 505.48 level today. I don't think we're gonna get that far. I don't think we're gonna get that far. Let me check something on NVIDIA here. I'm still in Meta. Okay, we've got a couple of dollars left on the ATR for today. So, I mean, it does have potential. Oh, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? That would be a problem. Yep, good looking out. meow, 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 meow. You said, would I enter Meta again if it breaks? Meta, I would not probably. I'll just keep going with it. Because Meta's already at its ATR. All right. I'm concerned with the way the market is flattening out right now. If this was like 945, 950, yeah, I would get in it because it's a 52-week high break. And I would expect this thing to rip. Because 343.40 is a 52-week high at this point. And so you see we're kind of flattening out right here. Okay, this is the channel. This is a channel that's developing right now. Right there. So it's either gonna go break out or it's gonna break back down. All right. gear. Get in gear, get in gear, get in gear. Get in gear. Yeah, ADBE went the other way quickly. With a vengeance. Alright, so Meta, NVDA, both of these things are pulling back. Both of these things are pulling back. NVIDIA. God, cat, move! I can't do anything with you in my face. Well, NVIDIA is almost back to my initial target. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Not that I know of. I don't know anybody that's got DOS to do the LRC the right way. Hello? Why? Oh, okay. Well, maybe a sinkhole or something. Maybe a sinkhole. Oh, yeah. They must be doing some work on that. It was like that one day last week, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, baby. Alright, we got stopped out of NVIDIA at our first right where the first profit target is. And now it's bouncing. Well, actually, it was break even is where we got stopped out. That was break even. No, it has to be on Thinkorswim. The LRC, the only one I know of that lines up is Thinkorswim. All right, babes. Yep. Because I don't trade using, well, TD Ameritrade is now Schwab, Charles Schwab or Schwab. So that's who you got to go through to get it now. I have no idea, because ever since they did that switch, I haven't even connected to it. So until they tell me that they're connected to DAS, until Schwab tells me they're connected to DAS, I'm not fooling with them. I got no use for them. All right, so look at what happened here. Now, ordinarily, no, I wouldn't take it off, because we're testing the linear regression channel and we're testing the 9. But what happened was, I had to stop out at break even. I wasn't going to let it take me negative to test this level. I mean, that wouldn't be very smart. So I had to take, it's one of those instances where break even just happens to line up with the 9 and the linear regression channel, all because I added up here. So that's just one of these instances where, me making a mistake, it may have hurt me a little bit. I still made profit. We still did pretty good, but me getting in later and changing the average price could have hurt me a little bit. So Meta, like I said, I don't want to get in Meta. Unless I start to see some interested buyers coming in. Right now I don't see it. I don't see any interested buyers coming in. Oh yeah, look at it. This is what I was looking for. This could be the beginning of the next move. All right, so I can't get in NVIDIA until we get over 499.60. Honestly, 500. Unless we make it over 500, I'm not getting in it. Right now, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. Things are starting to slow down. What did I do? I lost TS. Oh, there he is. Oh, NVIDIA is giving it up. See, it didn't make it. Did not make it. Yeah, we are at that time. The day is 9. It's 11 o'clock. Things are very, very slow. Market looks like things are starting to pull in and fall back into their channels. You can see Meta is in one right now. Here is the low. Here is the high. It's not going anywhere until it starts to take out these channels. This is stuff you got to deal with, guys. And know when it's time to walk away for the afternoon or the morning. It doesn't matter if we lost or if we made money. Doesn't matter, right? The hell's wrong with? What is this stupid thing doing? My computer's doing whatever it wants to do. It's opening up stuff. Hello? Yeah. Okay, baby. All right, love you, bye. Yeah, probably. It doesn't have a red line on it, but I'll switch it out anyway. I will switch it out anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit here for another 5-10 minutes before we call it a morning, and you know, all of that, but still got. Oh, for some reason I thought that was Meta. Oh, I know what I had to do. I had to fix the Meta order. That's what threw me. That's what I gotta do. Gotta fix the Meta order. It's supposed to be a range order. 342.50 is the stop. 345 is the final target, and that's that. So ENPH did not do what it needed to do today. So be it. So be it. But I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm done with it. I was thinking about shorting it on a rejection up here. I'm looking for it to break the channel. I mean, I've got this, the risk reward on this is really, really good with all of the resistance sitting right here. But you know how this stock trades. It don't give a damn about resistance. It don't give a damn about support. It's gonna go where the hell it wants to go, when it wants to go, and how it wants to go. Can you move, please? Thank you. All right. Too bad my leaves aren't raked up yet. Y'all can come back later and get it. Why is this on read only? What the hell's wrong with this thing? God damn it. That's the trash truck. They picking up leaves, kiddies. But we don't have any leaves. Oh, they hit this lady's car. Whoops. Whoops. They had a little accident. A little accident. All right. All right, so I'm adding back to Meta here. Adding back to Meta. See what we can do with this. All right, so let's do our recap before I go to lunch. How about that? Let's do that. All right, so the message I want to share with you today, and I'm sure you guys know this. If you look in the mirror and ask yourself this question, I'm sure you would, say yes to this. But the hard truth is that most of you know exactly what you have to do to be a better trader. Exactly what you have to do to be a better trader. But you're in a perpetual search to find an easier way to do it. Trading is not one of those professions that that it's a good idea to spend most of your career trying to find an easier way to get around perfecting the things that you need to perfect in order to be a good trader. It is not. The same way a doctor. It's not good for a doctor to do that. Because you're experimenting with people's lives. And oops for a doctor means somebody gets buried. And that's not a good thing. As a matter of fact, I was watching air disasters. I started watching it when they played that special about Boeing and their 737 MAX and the issues that they had with that. But they take airline accidents and they go through the investigations and they talk about what people have learned. But last night I was watching this and this plane, they had an accident. Okay? Plane had an accident and they were trying to figure out what went wrong, because the plane took off, the nose pitched up, and then it all of a sudden it just pitched straight up like 50 some degrees. The plane stalled out and wrecked. So come to find out, it was some misadjusted cables that operate the flaps and all of that stuff. And they thought they were in one position when it was actually in another. And they found out that the mechanics in their infinite wisdom of trying to find an easier way, they actually created a scenario that these people got killed. And I know, trading is not like life or death, but it's the same principle that you can't look for an easy way out because you can destroy yourself doing that. So the truth is, we can't do that. We have to do it the right way. And if it takes a little bit of extra time, then so be it. We want to be in this for the rest of our lives. And in order to do that, in order to secure that, we got to be smart about it. And we've got to put in the work. All right, so give you something to think about today. All right, so Meta, this is our trade on Meta. All right, so here's the 5-minute opening range high. Right here. Okay, this was the pre-market one. This is the 5-minute opening range high. So I wasn't going to get it here. I wanted to see it pull back. It did. Once we made a higher high, I got in, looking for the move up to the daily level here. But what happened was it stalled out, and so I went ahead and took profit early. And then once we broke through this, I went ahead and took profit again. When the chart is telling me to take profit, that's when I'm going to do it. And that's what the chart was telling me here. And that's why, this is the way it is. All right, so now we went through and we broke out. We put in a channel. We consolidated up here. We held a 9. Once we broke out, I added back to it, looking for our move up to 350. Up to 350. Now, I will take profit here if we stall out. I will take profit here. I'm looking at the bid. The bid's coming down. I'm taking profit. All right, so I took profit here. It didn't quite get to 350. 350 is a strong psychological level. And look, the linear regression channel right here is at 344. 345 is a strong psychological level. 345. Not 350. I'm sorry. And yeah, the linear regression channel lines up with 345. But when we start stalling out at a $0.50 mark, believe me, I am going to listen. And I'm going to lock in profit, especially if we're, well into the profit zone. So I'm going to take it. The name of the game is to lock in profit. And that's what we're doing. So that's our trade on Meta. We're still working through it. We traded ADBE today. Now this had news that came out that the news that made the bottom fall out of this, we got reversed. So I was thinking that we were going to make a run up and try to recover some of this gap. We still may do that this week. We still may close the gap this week, but we didn't do it today. I bought it on the breakout over the pre-market high. We got one profit target and then stopped out at break even, and then we pulled all the way back. The killer trade today. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Okay, babes. Alright, love you. Bye. The killer trade today was ENPH. Because this did not do anything we were looking for it to do. I bought it on a break over the pre-market high. Here's yesterday's high. Did not get over it. And I probably should have killed it then. But I know how ENPH trades. And technically the trade wasn't dead. So once it confirmed losing all of this, I had to bail on it. Even though if I'd have held it through all of this, I would not be down as much as I took the loss for, but that's fine. You know, this stock has paid me 100 times whatever we lost today. So I'm not even worried about that. But it just didn't work today. I waited until technically this thing is dead. I always trade ENPH based on an all-day hold scenario, which is a little bit more risk, but will bring greater reward if it works. Fortunately today, it did not work. The last trade we took today was NVDA. NVDA we took on a 5-minute opening range breakout. It broke out. We pulled back. We know this is expected. I'm surprised if a stock doesn't pull back after a high day break. But it pulled back just as expected. Hit the 9. And I was taking profit here at the linear regression channel, accidentally added. So I just took profit off and then took profit off here at the daily pivot. It came back, ended up stopping me out at break even. And it's kind of stuck in this channel since. So no trades here on that. So we're going to leave Meta on. I'm going to put in the stop on Meta. My next target would be like 347 or 346.50. And all these are psychological levels because it's a 52-week high. All right, all these are psychological levels, and you start to think about the ATR. If we're not getting, any volume coming in, we're not getting a whole lot of buying pressure, then we look at the ATR because that's about as far as it's going to go. So right now, we're at Meta. We're at almost $10 today, and the ATR on Meta is around $8. So I'm not expecting it to get much higher than 345. If it does, that means we picked up some killer buyers that wants to take this higher. But right now I'm not holding my breath. So we're going to go ahead and lock in this and do what we need to do. All right, so that wraps up this morning. We're gonna look later on to see if we're gonna have any aftermarket earnings opportunities today. I don't think so. I think it's Monday. I don't think we have anything good. To be honest with you. So I think this might be today. It might be it for us today. But I will come back and look, as always, after lunch, see if anything is setting up. Is anything breaking out of his channels, establishing out of his channel? You know, that's what we're looking for here. All right, so you guys have a great lunch, and I will catch up with you guys on the flip side.